The reason we call people unhinged is because the door hinge is our best metaphor for keeping things together. I mean, think about it. Without the hinge, the door would just fall apart, which is why we say that something important hinges on something else, or why the word pivotal can also mean necessary for something to happen. If you go back to ancient Greece, the word harmonious originally referred to the fastenings of a door because hinges were seen as necessary for things to be ordered. And if you go back to ancient Rome, instead, people depended on hinges so much that the word depend meant hang from in Latin, while the word rely meant fasten together. That's not a coincidence. There simply weren't ways to talk about things like importance or dependency without relying on some physical metaphor like that. So we turn something that actually holds things together into something that figuratively holds things together. And we're still totally doing this if you consider phrases like swing state, which of course goes back to the idea of voters swinging one way or the other, but now colloquially the expression is understood to mean the states that are most important in an election. That's because the point where something swings is the point that impacts everything else, which is why the word impact goes back to the Latin words for fasten in. We always start out leaning or swaying one way or the other until we get to that turning point, that linchpin, that juncture, that point at which everything else revolves around.